everyone. You are welcome to today's class. Today I will be talking on woodwork safety, especially in the workshop. We are aware that a number of persons while working in the workshop are too convenient with working but not considering safety. And then we must understand that as you work in the workshop, you are not immune to accidents. Accidents can occur any day, anytime. So in order for you to be free from danger or from accidents while working in the wood workshop, this is why we are looking at wood workshop safety. As we go along in our lesson today, I'd like you to take a seat and listen carefully while we go on with our lecture today. All right, in wood workshop safety, we look at a particular thing that we call the Big Four.
In wood workshop, you now bring the system to your phone so that you
Okay.
let's start from the wood workshop.
Okay. In woodwork safety, it is essential for us to understand these basic four. All right. The big four. The first one I say stay alert. Stay alert. It is very important that you do not lose guard while working in the workshop. Accident does not write a letter to anyone while it is coming. It is an unplanned event that occurs any day, anywhere. So you must stay alert. Nobody wakes up and pray for accidents in any day. The second one is keep it clean. What are you keeping clean? Your workshop environment. This enables you to move away or keep away hazards which are potential to cause accidents in the wood workshop. The third one is work safely. You must ensure that you work safely, bearing in mind that you are not an angel or an alien. You have flesh and blood running through you, and you have skin that can be cut or pierced. So you must understand that you must work safely, no matter the professionalism in your job. The other one is protect yourself. The term or the word that has been rampant is I've been in this job for a long time, nothing happens. You must protect yourself. This talks about your PPE, which is the personal protective equipment. You must ensure that you protect yourself from any danger. Then, having said all of that, what is safety? What is safety? Safety is regarded as the absence of accident and adherence to risk hazard warning in a workplace. Absence of accident. It is important you understand that there is accident every now and then in the workshop. Is it the saw you are working with? Is it the hammer that you are working with? All of these have the potentials to cause accident to you. Then, having known this, then you must adhere to risk hazard in your working place. So, having said this, we want to look at the general safety guidelines. The general safety guidelines, because in the wood workshop you work with machines, you work with tools. The machines, you must know that they are very dangerous. That is why we look at the big four. Number one, you must always be alert. Caution. There are safety signs which talk about the blue, which is stay alert. The yellow implies that this is a dangerous weapon. This is dangerous machine here. Caution, you must adhere to it. When you see green, talk about your safety first. Your own safety first. Your safety is your personal responsibility. Don't take light of that. Then after that, we talk about do not use the workshop tools or machines if a supervisor is not there, because you are just learning. This gives you an understanding that if you are working in the workshop, you must have someone beside you that can guide you into what you are doing. This person gives you an assurance that you need not to disturb yourself so that you will not pose danger to yourself. Tell the person to guide you on how to use it. You are handling hammer for the first time, you must have somebody there to guide you. You want to use a machine, you must have somebody there to guide you. So don't just take light of this. The other one we talk about your safety, which is also you must wear high protection at all times. While cutting the wood using a machine, there are particles jumping up from the machine or from the wood. This could affect your eyes, so you must put on eye protection at all times. This refers to part of the protective equipment that we are looking at under this. Then, wear foot protection. Always wear shoes that cover your toes. It is not advisable that you put on palm, just a sandal in the workshop. Put on cover shoe. Safety boot is advisable in your workshop. This is very essential as you go on. Then one of the guidelines of safety in the workshop is if the machine starts shaking or you are observing any noise in the machine, put off the machine, shut down the machine immediately, shut it off. Don't begin to try to see a way of doing this out yourself. Then use the tools for the purpose only. There is a cliche that we use, that use the right tool for the job. Where you are supposed to use hammer, don't pick wood to use. Where you are supposed to use saw, don't try as much as possible to use hand. The tools for the job is to be used accurately. After that, we talk about you will return tools to their correct storage area. This is rampant among workers. As soon as they finish working, they just drop their tools where they are, and that's all. But once you are done using the tools, return it back to where you picked it, so that the person that wants to use it next one will not be looking for it. Again, some other persons might just be working without the idea that somebody had left the tools on the floor or on the table, so that it will not cause accidents in the workshop. Then you will clean the machines, clean the tools, and clean the wood workshop area. Ensure that this is done very well. That's why we talk about the big four, that you must be clean. Your wood workshop environment must be clean. Another one under the safety, we are talking about that you must tell the supervisor if there are any damaged tools or machines. While working with the tools, they are not eternal. They have the potential to get damaged. Once you see that, report to the supervisor so that it will be replaced. Then do not use any machine under repair. What else are we looking at under these safety guidelines? In the wood workshop, always tell the supervisor of any injuries, no matter how small. Don't try to hide it. When you have any injury, tell the supervisor of any current injuries that will affect your safety, because the supervisor might not know that you have injury and still give you a serious job that day. But once the supervisor is aware that you have injury, first aid will be adhered to you, will be given to you, and then you know what next. He knows how to manage that. Then in the wood workshop, always know where the fire extinguisher is, because you work with electricity, so you must know where the fire extinguisher is to avoid fire outbreak. Then never push, shove, or fool around in the wood workshop. Wood workshop is not a place for playing. It's not a place where you gallivant while you run here and there. Don't use a toy as a tool as a toy. A tool is not what you can use to scratch your back. It's not what you can use to begin to play and you want to throw at someone. Ensure that you handle all tools with care. What other thing are we looking at while working with machine? Never play with safety buttons or other switches. You know, at a time, a set of persons were working in the workshop and they were looking at themselves. Jokingly, the other person was saying that, do you know I can put on this switch? And as that one put on the switch, the other person didn't know that he had done that. His hand was on the machine. Before you know it, his hand was cut off. So you must not take advantage. Don't play with safety buttons or other switches. Very important. Then, do not reach over the equipment while it is running. When a machine is running and you are cutting wood, your hand is not wood that you can use to push off the wood you are cutting. Pick a wood to yourself. While cutting, use the other wood to push through. Don't say that you want to use your hand or to run over the equipment while it is running. That could be dangerous and that could cause your hand to go off. Then the other one is bystanders will be kept away from moving machinery. While you are working, do not let somebody stay closer to you. Tell the person to move far away from you. It is very good for you and good for the other person. What other one are we talking about? No baggy clothing. Your clothes must be fitted while you are working with the machine. Loose jewelry is not allowed, and untied long hair is not also allowed in the wood workshop. Once you want to work as a female, you ensure that you pack your hair. You have your PPEs on, that your clothes is fitted to you. Then if you are not sure on how to do a job, don't be afraid to ask for help. It is very important. Don't not be saying that if I go and ask Mr. Supervisor now, he's going to shout at me. If he shouts at you at that moment, he will definitely give you the instruction to go about it. Don't say that you don't want him to shout on you, then you go and try it, then you cause yourself an accident, either by losing your hand or losing a part of your body. Then the other one is no person that is sick, tired, or is taking new medications should use any machines or power tools. When you are tired, you are tired. Take time to rest. Don't force yourself to work. It could be dangerous to your health and to your body. The other one under it is when you are done working, unplug power tools before fixing. Changing parts or clearing jams. Once you are done working, ensure that you unplug the machine from the socket, then you leave it so that another person will not just go there trying to check, or while cleaning mistakenly press the button and the machine starts running, and that could cause another thing. What we want to talk about here finally before we go is that think before you cut. While you are working, think before you cut. Don't rush, don't force it, and let the tool stop. That's why we have these action words here that stop, think, and act. Don't be hasty. Ensure that you enjoy working in the workshop and then you get good results. Thank you for coming online today for this session of lesson. See you in our next class. Thank you.